Hello humans, welcome back to my makeup room. Today, I just wanted to do my makeup for myself, but I did record it so that I could track my, what products I use, so I can link it in the description box of the empties video I just filmed. So I figured I'd just talk about it, and show you what my look was. So I've already primed. I used the Ciate Watermelon Burst Primer and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in my pores. And I'm using the Uoma Woke Concealer and lightening it with the Juvias Concealer because of course they added lighter shades after I already bought the dark one that is too dark for me. So that's unfortunate. Then I realized that my under eye circles were getting a little extreme, so I added some color corrector, which is no big deal because I can just cover it up with some foundation again. It's not going to get too cakey under there. I'm using this Makeup Forever foundation. Now generally I like to use a brush with this foundation, but lately it's been causing me some trouble. My skin's been a little bit dry, and I don't think that's helping. So I'm going back in with a sponge just to try and even everything out. Now even though this is basically a perfect shade match for me, let's bring it down the neck. Now I'm going to powder rather excessively. I'm trying to use up that stupid milk powder. It's taking 100 years. And I'm just getting that all over the face. Time for a contour. This is the Aucoin contour powder. Oh, by the way, all of the products I'm using today will be listed down below in the description box, in case you missed something. And I'm trying to show them on screen, so it shouldn't be too tricky to figure out what's going on. Got a little nose contour. You know, before I started making makeup posts and videos and things, I didn't know my nose was crooked. I learned that about a month ago, so I'm really enjoying the nose contour. Got a little bronzer. This one's a really good shade for fair skin if you're in the market for one of those. And then I noticed my bronzer and my contour got a little far down on my cheek there, so I'm just using some powder to clean that up a little bit. I'm going to use my Clinique Cheek Pop Blush. And I'm really going to pile this on. It goes on quite sheer at the beginning, but you can really build it up. And for highlight, I'm going to make a little concoction. This is the Lou-Manizer and Jouer Ice. I'm getting sick of Lou-Manizer. I don't really like it, but I'm still determined to hit pan, so I'm mixing it now. And it still came out a little bit too goldy, too dark for me, but you know, it's better. Went a little heavy-handed there, but it's okay because I'm going to blend it out with some Ambient lighting powder. This is from my Ghost palette. And I'm just taking the two Ambient lighting powder shades, the regular powder shades, mixing them together, slapping that on the face, trying to blend everything in nicely. This time, at this point, we're going to add some brows. I'm just filling them in with a little micro pencil. This one happens to be from CoverGirl. And then I'm going to fill them in, brush them through with a brow gel, the Milk Makeup Kush brow gel. I can't tell if I like this because the wand gets so much product on it. I try wiping it off on my little makeup wipe, but it just gets really excessive. I think it might be too liquidy or something for me. And as you may be able to see, I got a little smudgy up on my forehead, so I'm just cleaning that up with my little foundation sponge. Now at this point I was feeling pretty dry. I was wearing a lot of powder, so I'm just setting my face. And it came out a little bit splotchy, so I'm using the good old sponge to even it all out. Getting a little heavy-handed with the eye primer there again. It's on my lower lash line, it's on my inner corner. It's just getting really unruly, but you know, we're making it work. I wasn't too fussed about being too careful. And now this shade that you see me putting on the lid, I wanted to make sure I have a base color because I'm going to put a multi-chrome on and I wasn't sure if it was going to be sheer or not. This is a lavender shade from the Amy Hearts Beauty and Amy Loves Makeup collab, the Alma palette. Not all the shadows are created equal in that palette, I'm definitely just going to say that. And then building up the crease with a Clionadh shadow, which performs beautifully. And then I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner a tiny bit with a Divina shadow called Kush. Now I'm going to add a multi-chrome from Clionadh. It's going to be extremely flaky, I know that. I have swatched them, they are messy, so I'm breaking out the glitter glue. This one happens to be from Too Faced, but any old one will work. And this is the shade Glazed from Clionadh. Some of my stained glass shadows finally arrived, and I was just gunning to play with them. This is a beautiful purple shade with some pink reflex. It's very pretty, and quite wearable actually. Now for the inner corner I went in with a Divina multichrome, and as you can see, this is why I don't like applying eyeshadow with my finger. It gets very smudgy because I have big chunky fingers. And if you have any remnant of a fingernail, you stab your eyes out. Anyways, I have an inner corner highlight. It's a little excessive. Let's just ignore that. Now on the lower lash line, I'm just kind of mixing all of those purple shades together. I think mostly the Amy Hearts Beauty shade and the Divina shade. Then I'm taking a pink shade from Divina. This is called Nora. And I'm just trying to blend out the purple, tie in a little bit more pink since we have that pink reflect from the stained glass shadow. And trying to brush away some of that fallout because, let's be real, this is getting a little bit more blown out than I intended. And now I'm going to go kind of off camera and I'm going to put in some, adding some translucent powder there. Okay. I went off camera, I added some eyeliner, just a little bit of black liner on the top lash line, and in my waterline I used an Annabelle lavender shade. Keep it all purpley. Adding a little bit more setting spray to add some glow. And adding some mascara. On my lower lash line I always use, well currently I'm always using the Smashbox Superfan because it has a very teeny tiny brush and I don't love it on my upper lashes. And then just using some Loreal Lash Paradise. As you can see, I've also applied some lipstick. We got some MAC Velvet Teddy going on, keeping that project pan alive. And then I'm applying some Ardell Demi Wispies because my eyelashes are pretty pathetic without lashes, and these look like natural lashes while being false lashes. So since this look is fairly simple, not too crazy and dramatic, just going in with a nice little simple lash. And soon you will be able to see a nice little close-up of this look. I didn't do very many montage photos, but I hope you enjoyed this look. Please like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to ring the bell to become a Pavlovian dog. Bye!